right now. Let's talk about running divisions. This guy here hits the floor runner. My man, Kyle Owens. You went to the game of the week. What was your takeaway from that game?
Man, I'll tell you, coming into this game, New Diana had been putting up a lot of points.
Yes,
I think they were second in the state, just behind Westwood, in points per game. So putting up a ton of points, highest average margin of victory, and 51 points per game that they were beating teams by. And Troup said, we don't care about any of that. First half, Troup's defense was phenomenal. I mean, New Diana didn't really get a lot going in that first half. I think it was 14-3 at halftime was the score. As you see, DeJuan Johnson here, he really made a lot of plays tonight with his legs, especially in the second half. He was able to keep some drives alive and kind of convert on fourth downs. That really put the dagger in this Troup Tiger team. Here's the quarterback, Bryce Wallum, for Troup as he throws a pick there. That was his kind of only mistake in the first half that Troup made. In the second half, New Diana actually had a fumble, and Troup, was able to go down and almost got into the end zone. And then the Johnson to Johnson connection. That's hard to beat. What I will say, though, for Troup is New Diana all season long has been beating teams with big plays, explosive plays. Troup really limited those. I mean, you saw the big touchdown pass there, but outside of that, it was really New Diana they hit a couple of, 20-yard gains here and there, but it was really tough for them to try and drive the ball down the field. Troup didn't make it easy, but what happened in that second half was it just kind of wore them down.
Well, you got to get stops, continuous stops. And I know with your interview with both coaches, I think Coach Pitts has said Troup's about the only team, and he said no offense to anybody. He said about the only team we think they can keep up with us, but we think we can take them.
Well, and he said, and no disrespect to the other teams, but this was the toughest team that New Diana has faced this year, and it showed in that first half. And another thing I thought was interesting, Coach Pitts also said we haven't been tested this year, and we kind of want to be tested. Well, they got tested in that first half, and then obviously the sign of a good team, they were able to come out, made adjustments that second half, and were able to pull away. But they're big, Coleman. This New Diana offensive line is huge.
Well, and with a team like New Diana, Coach even admits we haven't been tested. And he's told his players that we're good, but we don't know how good we are. When we get tested, we'll find out. They passed that test tonight. Moving forward, what are you thinking?
I think they're a very good team. I think they win this district. I think the district is theirs. I think Troup was their last. As they're now 3-0, and Troup's 3-1 in district. I think New Diana wins the district. I'll call the shot now. I think they have an undefeated season. I think they go 10-0. Now, what they do in the playoffs, that 3A region, that division 3A D2 Region 3 and Region 2, both those regions are very difficult. So it'll be excited to see what New Diana can do in that Region 3 come playoff time.
Okay, speaking of competition.